So hello everybody, welcome to the third episode of Minecraft in my series. Apologies for the delays, I've had quite a bit to get on with, work, real world, a couple of other bits, we're not really going to go into that. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's been viewing the videos. It's really good to see that subscriber number just go right up so fast. I mean, that jump from having 12 to 65 was quite nice. I mean, hopefully that's going to go up. We're going to clear the 100 mark pretty soon. So what we're going to do is we're having a look at train tracks today. As I discussed with one of the other guys, have a quick look. Some of the basics here for now is building your track, knowing which type is which. We've got basic tracks, so you're going to end up having a lot more of them. Now this is a button track. I will show you how that works later on. We'll glance at the description. And this one is our powered track. Now this one, you can tell that you can either power it or unpower it, so we'll show you a few little bits about that shortly. So that's pretty much the basics of where you get track and that. So what I'm going to do is just collect up a few tools and kit, make sure I've got the right equipment, and we're going to go downstairs and we're going to build a little section of track for you all. So just one last quick run round, making sure I got everything I need. Yeah. Okay, so we got some track, cart, a few power bits, got redstone torches, got a couple tools there if I need them. Let's do this during the daytime, guys. So we're gonna have a quick nap. Okay, we're back. It's easier to show you how to do this build during the daytime. In-game, this should only take about one day to go through, but it's going to be the basic setup. Now, as you'll see, I already have a track out here. I'll show you where that goes and what it does later on. Obviously, I'm slowly setting up and preparing for this. As I did say before, when I do this, it is a matter of I prep a few bits and then we get going. So we're going to start here with the basics. We're going to build a track that just goes straight across this little bridge section along the water, turns around and comes back. Now what I'll do is I'll set it up so that it all stops when you go one way and doesn't always stop when you go the other. So, it's nothing too special, but I was discussing having inline train stations with John. So, hey John, this is for you. So we're having a little look here. Now the deal is when we build tracks, you can put down almost as many as you want, but you have to remember every now and then you've got to have a section of powered track. It just keeps your cart moving. There's no real specific. I would say, do a little bit of testing. Let's get a little bit more rock. I forgot to bring down some cobblestone for putting firestones on the side of the track. So, hey, hello little mine. So we're going to quickly come back out here. And this is how you power a piece of track up. So as you'll see, red and gold piece, dark at the moment. Get my redstone torch and lights up. There we go, that is a powered piece of track. That, when you put a minecart goes across it, will fire the minecart down to the other end. So again, we're just going to chuck a few of the basics in here just to show you what sort of things we do. I'm not looking to bore you with too many details. Building track is a large part of the fun with Minecraft. So once you understand the basics and what pieces do, then there really is very little I can show you without, you know, spoiling the fun, really. It's oops, no, don't need that to happen, do we? Let's get rid of that piece. Oh, crap, it's a bit. Excuse me, let's go get that. Okay, got that back. A little later on, I'm gonna show you a couple more pieces. As I did say, we're going to discuss things like underwater building and things like that. So yeah, we'll continue building this bit of track across. Going to put ourselves another powered block piece in. Yeah, again, got to have that extra block on the side. Try and make sure it's the same material that you're using. I know it's not a must, but sometimes I've seen little bits where it hasn't quite powered it up, so I'm not exactly sure why, but occasionally it can be that maybe we're not putting that on the right type of block or something like that. So we're going to get to this other side, spin this round. Space there, on there, bit there, and I think we're gonna, yeah. Okay, so over here we're going to quickly sort out this bit's going to be our first station. So what I'm going to do is show you what, you know, the way I tend to make these stations so that the car actually stops. So as you'll see, there's one part of this special track that we use for power, gap. I don't know, no, I'm not going to use a button on this side, I'll use a button on the other side. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Another piece in. Normal track. Okay, so this side's fully connected. So what you see there, I got 3 unpowered pieces of track. Now I'm going to put my redstone on 2 of them. Okay, so that the one in the middle doesn't have any power. So let's put a bit of power track here as well. There we go, so there's a little bit of power in the middle of the map. Now we'll come down this, and this is the end that I really wanted to focus on a little bit more. Oh god, sorry about that. Just woke up, so might be a little bit yawny. So this is the end that basically, when the train comes, I only want the car to stop from one direction. Okay? So we're going to chuck this down. This is pretty much how normal station goes for now. I'll show you that one direction part in a moment. Well, let's say that. So what we're doing here is, as you can see, again, same as the other end, we've got a powered and an unpowered, then powered again. This, so that we can tap on our minecart. Stops on the unpowered, okay, that was just a little testing point. So we go all the way around this, and it stops. See, so that's the basics of a stop-start station setup. At the end of the day, all you really got to do is make sure there is one unpowered piece of track in the middle, and that will generally stop your car each time. You can go as far as you want. Yeah, so that's the first and the easiest part of this. This is the absolute basics. So I'm sure, yeah, everyone's going to comprehend this a little bit. This is the easy part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump out here. Always remember to pick up your minecart, you know. We're going to take off this piece of powered. Make ourselves a little bit more space over here. There's the unpowered, we're going to pull that back a touch. So we'll move this the first powered piece here over a little bit. Now here, we'll put our unpowered track down. Okay, and I'm going to change it, we're going to put a button down. Oh, no, sorry, I don't need to put that down. Still being fixed here. Okay, so, what the button does is, when the cart runs over it, it powers that piece of track. Okay, so which means from one side, the car will go all the way around. From the other, it won't. Well, that's the theory at least. I'm going to run a quick test and see how that goes. And that didn't quite work out properly. I'm going to have to fix something, aren't I? Again, you know, I could have edited this so that you guys see it work first time. But, you know, sometimes it is about a little bit of trial and error to make the choice and, you know, show you guys where I have the little accidents and stuff so that if you have the same ones, you know how to fix it. So, I've come for a little run over here and having a look at this. Not exactly sure what the problem is immediately, so, no, it shouldn't need that. Let's see, we're going to go in this way. Okay, so yeah, there's the first bit. That's fully all the way around on one way. As originally planned and discussed, that on one side you'll go all the way around. And, okay, yeah, the other side is doing it as well. Alright, I still haven't fixed that properly. One moment, let's get myself up here and fix that. Shut up, Piggy. Okay, let's take it off center from that piece. I mean, there we go. Okay, so let's do a little test. Push my minecart. And it stops. Okay, yeah. Alright. Looks like it might have been a tiny little glitch for a moment. All it did was move the piece over a touch. But yeah, that's basically, this is how we do a start-stop station. So that if you're travelling in one direction, you stop. And if you're travelling back in the other, you don't. Okay? Now the reason that becomes useful is because sometimes, you know, you'll want to put the track all the way out to somewhere, but the return journey you're just not going to want to make that stop. So here we go. All the way around when we go this way. Oops. Tap the car the other way. And we go back. It's done it again, hasn't it? I don't know, has it? Let's see what's wrong here. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this piece of power track around a little bit more. It really shouldn't have an effect, but for some reason we're having some slightly glitchy moments here, so do a few extra tests. Can't stop, yep. And that stops as well. Okay, so, yeah. I mean, there's no real specific, you must do it this way, you must do it that way. But the basics are, power up one of these redstone tracks and it fires you across the map. You don't power it up and it doesn't. Now you can use a button so that when you roll over it, it powers the piece, so that means it's when it's flowing in one direction. Or you can just leave one of the pieces that should be powered without a redstone torch, and it remains as a break, like so. We're stopping this time. Okay, I think we cracked it. Apologies for a little bit of faffing about there. I mean, as you might have just noticed there, I'll see if I can try and do that again for you. When the minecart rolled over the button, you actually saw that piece of track light up red, and that is a sign that it just got powered up. So yeah, it walks out. There we go. Now, one of the things you're going to find is if you put a lot of track in, you need to put a lot more powered tracks in. And minecarts don't go very fast when you're not in them. So if you're just sending supplies back and stuff like that, you might want to think about having a lot more pieces of powered track and just a few little bits like that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say thank you all for watching. I hope you appreciate this. It's again, it's just the basics. If you've got any questions, feel free to chuck things into the comments, and I will get back to you all as soon as I can. And again, yeah, thank you very much, and click the like, the fave button, and I will see you for the next video. I should warn you, we're going to be making a little trip into Nether for the next video, so yeah, everybody prepare for a little fight.